Alright, what's up YouTube? This is Murphy back again, and thank you guys tuning in for this latest episode of the video. And today I'm gonna talk about a few things I got recently during the past month or like the past 2 weeks. And without further ado, let's just get started. So the first item I can't actually show it on camera because I already like set it on the floor right now. So this is an Ikea and Virgil Abloh collaboration, the Off-White, the Keep-Off rag that released I think on last Friday, so May 10th. And initially I didn't thinking I'm gonna buy it because like it's still a work day. There's no way I'm lining up for 10 in the morning. But somehow I was after work, I thought, hey, maybe it's still good time to go. And when I got there, actually there's nothing left on the rack, so the pickup area. And somehow, because I got there at like 8:43 or like just before the door closing, and I saw an employee there like having a cart, just pushing a cart back from the as-is area. And to my surprise, that's exactly the rack. They're kind of like returning, put it back on the rack. So I asked him, hey, is it for sale? Can I buy it? And he said, yeah. So that's how I got it. So I didn't line it up, and I pretty much picked up like at the last minute during the release day. And I do feel like there's some like false positive or false hype around it, because to my honest opinion, this rag is actually very pricey considering it's Ikea. So $500 retail is already very, very high, and considering it's still Ikea product. And so you can see the resale price is dropping down almost down to retail, like after if you're seeing StockX price or things like that. And also I do believe they still have another like 20 or 30 available during Saturday, so the day after. And I'm not sure if you guys checking the stock level on your Ikea app, or you guys successfully pick it up. So I will show some video footage here, but it's very pricey. But on the other side, this is a very huge rag. It's just really big, so pretty much twice as big as the one I had before on my living room. Although I'm not a big fan of Off-White or Virgil itself, but I'm still thinking this is a very dope piece, especially if I'm trying to taking picture of my item like shoes on this rack. It's very good, it's very presentable. That's what I want to say. So, and I do think the price is not that bad if you're comparing how other Off-White collaboration resells. And I do believe another thing is very tricky for resellers is this thing is really, really heavy. So it's pretty much impossible to ship it out without losing money. That's what I'm thinking at current market price. So yeah, I would say it is a pricey piece, but it's also for home decoration. So yeah, if you want something and the rack fits your home, you should definitely go for it. Alright, so going up to item number 2. So this is how it looks before I open it in the back. So this is from the JJJJound J90s hoodie, and it comes with very, very great packagings, with a Ziploc in the top, with very minimal branding of the JJJJound logo here, and a few like product card, like how to wash this product. And so this is how the hoodie looks. So it features an oatmeal color of the drawstring. This is the most, I think this is actually the most thing that interested me to buying this, because I just feel like oatmeal color with like melange gray works very well together. And then there's a embroidered JJJJound logo in the front, and also there's another side tag. I think this is a very common if you're buying a Supreme hoodie, but this is nothing. This is just the oatmeal color flag tab. But somehow, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of how this hoodie fits. Just because I'm so used to those like oversized, kind of like cropped hoodie. Because this one have like a really tight, like wristband, and also here, it's kind of like a really tight, and the overall fit is very slim, very long. I'm just not used to that kind of fit hoodie anymore. I mean, maybe this is from like have like some reference from Running Champ or another like great Canadian brand. So quality is actually I would say it's really great. The material is not that thick. I think it's very kind of like a between thin and medium level of the fleece. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Very simple, very clean, just like the the brand itself. So, right. Next item here. I've been eyeing these pants for quite a while until I saw it start on sale last week. So this is the Recurrence Tuxedo, the easy pusher pants, which essentially is just a drawstring sweatpants with the snap button, or you can call it like tearaway pants or snap pants, because this kind of design is very popular, or like for basketball pants. And like Jordan Lorenzo's Nike collaboration also have like something similar, but this is more like a Recurrence take on the tearaway pants. And I do like this type of pants a lot. The only thing I'm really not satisfying is like how these pants fit. So the product number on this one, it doesn't make sense. So this is actually a woman's version. So the product ID starts with DS, not DU, and this is a size small, and still fits very, very long on me. If you don't know, I'm 5'11", and this is size small. I would say at least you are 6'1" or so. You can probably pull this off without having the bottom of your pant dragging on the floor. And that's very, very annoying to me. And I do not know why they're doing it on purpose, but to me, I hate, my pant, or like the hem dragging on the floor. It's just not, that's not it. I mean, so the overall fit of these pants is very, I would say, it's kind of like a definitely a wider silhouette. That's why I choose a size small. I didn't know this is a woman's version because on the website I bought them, it's still listed as men's. But I do feel like there's no significant difference between those two. So, and one thing I like most of these pants is actually the material. So it is a very thin jersey material. I have a pair of a similar Drkshdw pants, just regular, like the lounge pants before. So it's give you a very drippy feel. So it do looks very good on the body. Besides, the length itself. Going back to to looking at the pictures on those models, everyone have this pant dragged on the floor. So I don't know, maybe this is intentional, but to me, I definitely not liking it. So either I will sell this, or I will find a way to taper it, to get it tailored. So yep, we will see how it goes. And I do want to put in a video to show you guys how this pant fits currently. So, all right, coming up next. So this is actually a very simple, very more regular item. So this is just a pair of vintage Carhartt downgrade cargos. So I got this from Jacob and Co's newest initiative called Hellmart. So pretty much they've been collecting a lot of vintage pieces and they want to put it together as a collective to, you know, offering more affordable or like more good vintage to the people. And I will put their Instagram and a link in here. And this is a pair of like kind of like a vintage, I would say navy color, or definitely not black or faded black, with a lot of like wear and tear and also some paint splash on it. So actually I've been looking for a similar thing. I almost bought the Heron Preston Carhartt collaboration pants, almost, but you know, if you can find the same thing for under $50, so I paid this one I think for $45, which is still very great reasonable price for vintage. And yeah, so they will do I would say weekly job, so definitely follow their Instagram account. And to show you guys some details on how the pants wear and tear, and you know, the sub details. And yeah, overall definitely one of my favorite pickup this month. So lastly, we have a pair of shoes. So before I buy this, I do know they have dropped a pair of similar versions, the solarized Vomero, and after I saw they're gonna drop the, you know, the Redox version, I very lucky to get my hands on a pair of these. So what they did essentially, this is the white version of the Cold War Vomero. They dyed it into some special treatment that I'm not sure, but what happened is like, because of the all different fabric or all the, you know, different composition of the shoe is very, so each part of the shoe shows a different color after, you know, reacting with the dye itself. And so even the two shoes together, it looks different. You can see the, you know, how the color varies from side wheel. Yeah, it maybe depends on how long it's been dyed, or so. Still very curious, like how they do the back piece, how they dye this part. Yeah. So for the Vomero, I do have a video before just talking about the fits and everything else, so I'm not gonna show you guys, talk about it again. And this is actually more also very like dedicated, I would say, that they put it out kind of like a authentication card for every pair, and with the Sammy Rose signature here. Right, that's, I would say, just very amazing execution. Alright, so that's everything I had in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. See you guys next time. Peace out.